Okay, house hackers, so in this lecture, we're going to talk about how to use a mortgage calculator. And where this comes in handy is once you've found a single family home or a small multifamily, basically the property that you're going to buy, you want to take a look at what the cost of that is and your down payment and figure out what your monthly payment will be. So I'm just going to plug in some random numbers here, but let's say that this property is $500,000. Okay. And let's say that you're going to put down a 20% down payment. So this is your loan amount of $400,000 because 20% down of $500,000 is $100,000. Let's say that your interest rate is 3%. The loan rate of 30 years, that is fine. Let's say that the property tax is $5,000. Let's say there's no mortgage insurance. And homeowners insurance, $1,000 a year, that sounds pretty good. So yeah, now let's calculate. Okay, so basically here's what this looks like, guys. So we plugged in all of this information, this $500,000 home, 20% down, all that stuff. And this came up with a monthly payment of $2,186.42. Now, this is important to do because basically it's going to tell you, well, is this a decent house for me to buy based on the rent that I'll be able to charge? And in the next lecture, I will talk to you about how to actually determine rent. But so, for example, the very first house that I bought was $500,000. Actually, it was just over. It was $506,000. But check this out. With the monthly mortgage payment of basically $2,200. On that first house, I was collecting over $6,000 per month in rent. So this would be a great deal, right? I mean, that was a 6-bedroom house in my case, the one that I bought. It got $6,000 per month in rent, and this monthly mortgage payment of $2,200. I mean, that is phenomenal. That is a lot of cash flow. So what you want to do is you want to do this before you make an offer on the house. This specific website is mortgagecalculator.org. Of course, you can go to a different website. There's plenty of calculators. I think Zillow has some as well. This is just the one that I personally like to use. But you want to do this before you make an offer. Now, after you make an offer, your mortgage company, the lender that's actually going to be writing the loan for you, they will also do this and they will tell you what your monthly payment will be, and it will be more accurate because they're going to tell you, oh, yes, for this specific property, the taxes are this, or for this specific property, the insurance is that. But this is just an estimate so you can understand if it's a good deal or not. And then, of course, it'll all be finalized with your lender.